Good morning. Today is Monday, January 18th, 2021. And for this week's video, I'm taking you guys on a ride along this week to see if I can actually hit my goal. Last week was the very first time since I've started shopping on Instacart that I really did poorly. I self-sabotaged myself into not making money, and I want to explain that a little bit later on. But once I decided to hit that brick wall, I hit it and I couldn't get through it. And so this week, I just have to do better. I ended up making last week a total of $197.30. My goal was $700. So again, I didn't even come close. I didn't even break the surface. You would have thought I could have pushed that to 200, but I didn't, because again, I had the brick wall mentality just that I could not shake off. I ended up making $28 an hour, and for me that is very low. I like to hover around $40 to $45, $48 an hour. So yeah, it was just one ridiculous roadblock after the next. I'll explain later too what kind of happened. I had a couple crazy things happen to me that I caused, but whatever. Today I need to be aggressive. It is Monday, and I get to start all over, which I'm thankful and grateful to be able to do so. It happens, you guys, to all of us. I don't know if it's burnout or, when a couple things happen, it just knocks the wind out of us. I don't know, but I'm still at a 4.98 rating, and that is to be expected because I did not shop enough last week to knock my 4-star back off. So this week is a new week. It is full of hope and it's full of promise. It is about 9 a.m. Monday morning, and I'm sitting in the parking lot of my favorite grocery store, and let's hope I can get a batch early. I would be happy making $100 today, and that is my written down goal, and I did that low so that I can at least achieve it, because I need emotionally, mentally to see me be able to break a goal and get right back on track, because whatever happened last week, I cannot have a repeat of this week, because this Wednesday, when it comes to payday, I'm going to sit there and be really bummed out because I could have done better and I didn't. But it's not a time to beat ourselves up. It's just a time to move forward and treat every day as a new day of hope and income and, all of that. So stay with me. I'll be in touch. Okay, I am back. I am done, and I am beat. It is 3:15. My goal was $100, and I ended up making today $169.69. Why am I beat? Well, I'm going to tell you. Because the very first batch I took, I got really excited, really aggressive in accepting it without looking at all of the moving parts. It was $84.81. That was the payout today. But it was at one of our big box stores called BJ's, and I hate this store with my everything. I'm not familiar with it. I can do Costco, but I can't do this one, and I don't know why. Anyway, that already was like, this could be a problem. Second thing was, it was 68 items and 92 units. Oh my gosh. So I said, okay, well, hopefully it's just like bread and produce. So I get there, and of course it's not bread and produce. Yes, there was a little of that, but there was also all of this heavy stuff, like pounds of dog food, which I've not, like, why is dog food sold like that? Oh my gosh. And they needed 3 of those, and they needed, what else was cases of water, and everything was a huge box, like even the macaroni and cheese. And I was frustrated. 10 gallons of water. I mean, not water, milk. It was nonstop. So I was already way over my time, and I ended up having to pull around 2 of the big pull carts, not the regular shopping carts, 2 of the big flatbed trucks, like that look like trolley cars. I'm pulling those around. They're both heaped and loaded and so heavy. And I thought, I can't pull both of these around. It's impossible. So I put one of them at the end of the aisle, thinking, surely this will stay safe right here. Nobody will even move this or look at it. I was gone what felt like 3 minutes. In fact, I'm going to say it was only gone 3 minutes. And I get back, and of course, the cart is gone. It is not there. So I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So I quickly look around in my immediate surroundings, and it is not there. So then I proceed to run around the store, and I have this neon coat on, so I must have looked absolutely ridiculous, but I didn't care. I needed to find this cart stat. Luckily, I caught a glimpse of it, and this guy was rolling it all the way up to the service desk, and I went up and I said, "Excuse me, excuse me, sir, I believe that's my cart. And why do you have it? He's like, oh, it was blocking the aisle. I said, it actually wasn't. It was on the end. And I said, but moving forward, you probably shouldn't take someone's cart. He's like, well, we can't have carts laying around. I said, it was literally there for 2 minutes, but I'm not going to argue. Give it back. And then I looked at him and I said, not cool. I'm not proud of that. But I was so frustrated and everything was so freaking heavy. So anyway, that happened and I finished the shop. It took forever, way longer than it should have. Got through the checkout and then I had to have help, and a little stock guy was helping me out to the car, which was very nice. And then, I'm like, and when he was helping me out, I said, are you not, like, do you not want to do this? Because he just looked irritated, and I would have been irritated too. But he's like, no, I'm fine. So he did, and the produce topples off of his cart and the tomatoes smash on the ground. Of course they did. And I said, okay, no problem. I said, do you mind going in and getting another tomato? I don't even know where they are, and I'm in charge of carts. That's not my job. And I'm like, okay, all right. So I did anyway. I had to run back in the store and get tomatoes because they were all smashed because they fell off of his trolley. It's like, come on, can't you just balance that stuff? Not blaming him. I'm not, but I'm just like, it was one thing after the next. So I finally got everything loaded. After 20 minutes, it was like playing Tetris in my car. I promise you, it was really hard to do. I let the customer know I'm en route. Sorry it took so long, but this was just a lot of heavy items, and I did my best. And he said, no problem. I know it was a lot. He was very nice. And of course, when I dropped it off, the driveway was so long, and it went up on an incline, and oh my gosh, thank goodness I had my little dolly. I used it. But let me tell you this, I need to load up on ibuprofen when I get home, because I know it was an $84 batch with a $36 tip. I'm not quite sure if that's worth it, to be honest. I mean, is pulling out your arm joint worth that? Yikes. So moving forward, I'm going to really think twice about taking these batches at big box stores. To round up the day, after that, I thought, small batches here on out, bring it. Bring on the $20 batches after that one. So the next 4 were very small, but they added up. So the first one was $27, and then it was a $29 batch, then another $27 batch. Good news here, though, 2 of those orders, the smaller orders, ended up raising my tip. For instance, one went from a $12 tip up to $20, and I promise you it's due to that paper bag trick that I use with the hot pink stationery paper, and I write eggs, fragile, thank you so much, stay safe. And I do think that is helping. So that was my day today. And I know I sound a little bit complainy, but I'm just sharing with you the real in the field. It was a tough day for me out there, I'm not going to lie, and it's not all rainbows and butterflies every day. It's a lot of work. And yeah, but I did it and I hit my goal, and that is what is most important, because I do need to make up for lost time. So that's it. I'm going to be with you guys tomorrow again, and let's see if we can do this all over again. So stay with me and talk to you guys soon. Good morning. I'm back. Happy Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. This morning I woke up and was pleasantly surprised when I saw my rating go from a 4.98 right back up to a 4.99. Still not at a 5 yet, but here's the good news. I did 4 total batches yesterday, and of the 4, 3 rated me. So now I am up to 69 5-star ratings. So that was pretty good odds yesterday. I received one comment from a customer that actually said, excellent, especially loved the note indicating where the eggs were. Thank you so much. It's working for me. That little egg trick, whether it's eggs or bread, just notifying your customers where those things are is really making a difference, I think, in me getting some stars. But I'm just throwing it out there. Anyway, so today I'm getting a little bit of a later start. It's almost 10 a.m. as a matter of fact, way late. My goal today is $100. I definitely need to hit it. I'm going to try to stick to smaller batches because I'm really trying to do more quantity. Again, if a large one comes up, who am I to say no? But yeah, so stay with me. I need to get working right now because, again, it's 10 a.m. and I haven't even started yet. So let's go. Okay, back for a quick second. I did not take a batch yet, but this little gem just popped up. It is $74, 146 items, 290 units, but guess what? No tip. And it is in a store called Price Right, which I don't know if you guys know what those are, but there are no aisle numbers. There is no method to their madness in there. Everything is everywhere. It is a disorganized mess in there, and it really is. And this is a tough one. Answer me honestly in the comments below if you guys would have taken this one or not. That is a hard no for me. No tip, no ma'am. 290 units, $74, 146 items. I know that's a big chunk of change, but my gosh, that's going to take forever. And the frustration of not finding those items in that store, I have secondhand anxiety just looking at that batch. So thank goodness I didn't swipe on that one, but just wanted to share. I just took my first batch. This is a Costco order, single batch, thank goodness. Only 17 items, $30 and something payout with a $20 tip. So I'm good with this. This should be pretty easy. And it looks like there's not a lot of heavy items, so thank goodness I don't need one of those flippin' trolley cars. I just have a regular cart today. Here we go. Okay, I'm all done with this Costco order. It went pretty quick, only 17 items. They have everything today, and luckily I only needed a small cart. I'm so excited. They did not have his requested strawberries. I sent this customer a message early on asking if he would like these as a replacement, and unfortunately I have not heard back from him. So you know what that means. These need to go back, and I'm going to refund him. I would rather refund than risk taking a ding, even though they're almost the same thing. The difference is they're a size off. So yep, this was quick. I'm heading to the checkout now. I am all done, and it's 2 o'clock, and I'm okay with that. My goal was 100. I did meet my goal. I didn't smash it by any means, but I did finish the day with $112.92. I did a total of 4 batches, all single batches, very small, minimal items, which is how I wanted to do this today. The first batch paid $29 with a $20 tip. Second batch paid $28 with a $20 tip also. Now that's all included. The third batch was a $20 batch. $9.18 of that was a tip, and then the fourth batch, which included alcohol, was $34, and of that $21 was in a tip. I was really picky today. I did not want to take any doubles or triples, and this is what I was seeing all day today, doubles and triples, and then once in a while there'd be a small batch at a single. But I'm really strategic with how I choose batches, because I choose them based on the tip amount, because the higher the tippers, the less likely they are to cause a problem. And that's just how it rolls, at least for me. So I was excited with at least the tip to batch amount ratio today. And I'm gonna be done for the day, and I'm okay with it, because like I said, it's only 2 o'clock, and I see that there's a Big Lots behind me. I might go to Big Lots and peek around just for fun. But we're going to start over again tomorrow, and hopefully I wake up to my rating that was perhaps increased. I'm not sure when that 4-star will fall off, but let's hope these 4 batches today I'm not dinged in any way. And who knows, it's always a luck of the draw. We'll see when I wake up, but I did over-communicated. I'm not anticipating a problem. Only had 1 refund today, and that was the Costco strawberries. And that customer actually ended up chatting with me in the app, and he said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm just now seeing these messages." I'm like, "No problem, I refunded the strawberries just to be safe." He's like, "No worries." So again, when in doubt, refund. I'm not kidding. All right, I'm out for today, and I'm going to be right back here sitting in this car in the morning, so stay with me. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, January 21st, 2021. It is a little after 10 a.m. and I just completed my first batch of the day. I want to hit over 100 today, and I needed to start earlier than I did yesterday. Even though I started at 8:30, and it still took me till 9 o'clock to find a batch, because the batches I'm seeing again are just triples and doubles, and I'm not doing it because I'm not going to take a batch that I can't see the tip of both customers. So therefore I have to be patient, but I'm willing to do it. I'm just willing to do it. I woke up today with the same rating at a 4.99 and still 69 5 stars. Somebody did give me a positive comment from yesterday, and I believe that 5-star wiped out an older 5-star. So yeah, I'm still hovering right there at a 4.99, but that's okay, because I'm not going to stop till I get it back up to a 5. Got to dig out of the hole. And the first batch today was $31.88. Only 15 items, and the tip was $18. So that was good. And it was an alcohol order. Yep, 8:30 a.m. 9 a.m. by the time I took it. This guy wanted tons of alcohol. He ordered 20 nips. I'm like, are you kidding? Wow. And like vodka and mixers and Sprites, all the things related to alcohol, which was a fun order to shop. But unfortunately, they only had 8 of the 20 nips, and I was worried that would affect my total. And I offered him add-on items such as paper towels and Clorox wipes, and he accepted. So that put my total right back up to where it needed to be at $31. Oh, another trick is when they order their ground beef and they want 1.5 pounds and there's only 1 pound packages, I always upsell that as well. I said, would you like me just to grab you 2 packages? Better to be over than under. And 9 times out of 10, they agree with that. So if you're not doing that, you should be doing that, because it does help your bottom line and it helps the customer too. So yeah, here we go. First batch done. And I want to make at least $100 today. And I need just to get out earlier. That's the secret to making money, is getting out of the house at 7 a.m., at least for me. And lately, I just have not been able to do it because it's dark and cold, because I live in New England. And and I'm rambling. So I'm going to stop here, but let's go. I'm going to take you with me. Let's get this $100 done as quickly as possible. Here we go. And that is a wrap for today. It is 4:15 and I am done for the day, way later than I like to work. But what was happening after I took that very first batch, all that was popping up on my screen were doubles and triples, I kid you not, or like a $9 single batch with a 0 tip. So those were not options for me. And I was very patient, so I had to wait and wait and wait. But finally I did take that second batch, which was a $50 payout out of the gate, 34 items with an original $25 tip. And after I was all done and checked my earnings later, they raised my tip to $40. So that batch paid out $65.29 for 34 items. And I was so grateful. I am so grateful and so appreciative. So that really helped me. And then I just wanted to take one more to put me over 100, because that's how my mind works, because I have to hit the goal. And that was a $19 batch. That was the third batch. 19 items, $9.30 tip, but it was very close. And then I didn't stop there because I'm stubborn, and I just wanted to see, come on, one more. You know how we do? We just go fishing and we just keep waiting and waiting. And it wasn't happening. So I decided to go do my own errands and take a little break, which is why it put me home late. And then when I was on my way back, a single order popped up for $36.03 with 40 items, $12.45 tip. Not terrible, not great either. And with that order I just did, I had to purchase 20 2-liter bottles of Diet Coke. I was like, are you kidding me? So that was a little bit of a backbuster, but I'm not complaining, because I hit my goal, I way hit my goal, and I ended up today with $152.32. So I don't know what's happening with Instacart. They're punishing me or whatever, but all the triples and double batches are coming my way, because I am anti the double and triple batches, which I'm sure you guys are too. But hopefully tomorrow morning, I only see singles, which that's not going to happen. I just need to get out earlier. And like I said when I first started this segment, I just can't get out early these days, and I don't know why. I have to push. But that's it. That is my summary of today. It was a good day. The sun's shining, had my tunes on, and like I said, I took a long break in between batches, but patience was my friend today. I was patient, and I feel good about the batches I did do, except for, wait for it, let's see what happens in the morning, because this last customer was a little bit non-responsive, and I'm a little nervous about her. I like to know when my customers communicate with me, I feel good about it, but with this one, I don't know. So we'll see. I'll let you know in the morning. I'll be back, sitting right in this chair. Talk soon. Good morning. Again, today is Thursday, January 21st, 2021. I have an update. I woke up this morning and I was pleasantly surprised when I saw my rating back to a 5.0. I did the yes, you guys know the feeling. When you finally dig out of the ratings hole and you're back to a 5, it just gives you a new perspective and a new fresh start. And I'm excited. The last time I dipped down, my rating dipped down, it took me quite a while to get back up to a 5. I was able to maintain that 5 for months and months. But guess what? No matter who we are, no matter what we do, even if we do everything perfectly, our rating cannot stay at a 5.0. We are at customers' mercies. But that's okay. We just have to do the work to get back out. This week, I was really strategic in how I selected the batches. I refused to take doubles and triple batches this week out of principle with the tip thing. I had to be very, very patient in between batches and wait for the singles to come my way, and they did eventually, but it really did require a lot of patience and waiting and driving around to see what I could get. But I don't regret that for 1 minute, because I took batches that every single customer tipped me pretty generously. And for me, in my experience, and a lot of other shoppers' experience, the customers that do tip generously tend to be the customers who give shoppers the least amount of trouble. And I know there's always an exception to every rule, but for me, in my area, in my situation, in my experiences, that's how it's been for me. But I'm really excited and I'm grateful that I'm back up to a 5.0. I quickly looked at the batch screen this morning. I did see a single batch pop up for I think $61, and that was a single batch. I didn't take it because I wasn't ready. So here I go. I'm going to try to make $100 at a 5-star. So I'm back, and now I need to maintain and hold on with white knuckles. You guys know, you can relate, and we start all of this again. So I will take you with me and at least let you know at the end of the day what I did. A couple things I have to do. I need to go get my oil change because my light is on. I need to get air in my tires again, and I need to get my car washed. So I need to fit that in too, but stay with me. I'll give you the updates. Okay, I am back and I am done for the day. I did end up making my goal. My written down goal was $100, and I ended up making $122.51. I was able to do this in just 3 batches, and they were all single batches at my favorite grocery store with the drop-offs within 2 miles away. So I was thrilled with that. The first one was $50 with the $22 tip. The second one was $24 with a $14.85 tip. The third batch was $47 with a $22.27 tip. So definitely in my area at a 5-star, there is a huge difference between a 5 and a 4.98 in the type of batches you can see. You guys know at the 4.98, even at the 4.99, I was seeing doubles and triples, so many. In fact, yesterday, that's all I was seeing, and I did have to be patient and, pilferage through all of the doubles and triples to get to those singles, which I ended up doing, but yep, it was tough. And today, interesting, I only saw single batches, and once in a while, there would be a double, and if it were a double, it was a good one. I still didn't take them, but that was really promising. So absolutely in my area, there's a big difference in the batches, the quality of batches that you see at a 5 versus being lower than that. Let me know in the comments below in your area what the cutoff is, because a lot of you guys tell me, and a lot of shoppers and viewers tell me they see more lucrative batches at a 4.98, which is interesting because that was not the case for me and in my area, especially if there's a lot of competition here. I know there's a lot of shoppers, there's new shoppers out there, and you guys know that the new shoppers also have priority to the best batches too, because that's how Instacart hooks everyone in. But anyway, I did get back up to a 5 this week, and I was happy you guys stuck with me, and I kind of talked you through my strategy, which again for me, it was taking the batches with the best tips that I could find and just killing everyone with incredible, superior customer service. That's what I did. And it's not going to work every time. I know that. But for me, I just stepped up my game a little bit. And if you're struggling with your rating, just keep going. It's just a numbers game. So the more batches you do in a day, the more the older ones are going to fall off. But you guys know that. So just be patient and just keep grinding and write down your daily goals so that you get it. Last week, again, I had a tough week. I want to talk about that this Sunday. A couple things happened to me that I want to warn you guys of, so it doesn't happen to you, because I learned the hard way. But I'll bring that up this Sunday. And I would like to make $1,000 this week. In order to do so, I need to make $443 more, which averages about $148 a day. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I'm going to certainly try. I'm not writing it down yet, just in case. I would like to take one day off, but maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for being here, for hanging out with me this week, for your kindness, for subscribing to this channel, for liking these videos, and for commenting down below. I truly enjoy each and every one of you, and in case no one has told you yet today, you guys are awesome. Just in case you needed to hear that, I'm telling you now. I believe in all of you. This is a tough grind out here, but we're all in this together. We're not alone, and just know that we all know that it's tough and it's not fair, but we have to work with what we have to work with. So I'm going to leave you with that. I am going to see you again this Sunday for another content video, and I hope all of you stay safe. Have a great weekend. Write down your goals, and just try to hit them, even if you're not at a 5-star rating. And let me know if you need anything in the comments below, because I do respond to all of you. All right, bye for now. See you guys Sunday. Love you.